Hey, what's going on, baby? It's time for No Picks Podcast.
What's good, family? Joe, No Picks Podcast.
All right, so today we're gonna talk about some TikTok content, right? So
All right.
there was this tech conference in San Francisco recently, right? And basically, a lot of the women were complaining that the men that were joining the tech conference, it was a female tech conference, by the way, right? So the women are complaining that the men were falsely identifying themselves as trans so that they can get access to this tech conference in San Francisco. Right? So we're gonna play a clip of it and we're gonna react to the content. All right.
What? All right.
Females in tech was taken over by male attendees.
They were there just purely for the career fair.
TikTok clips filmed at the Grace Hopper, which is the world's largest gathering for women in tech, show men standing in line to meet with recruiters.
This is a space for women in tech. This is one of those few limited resources that isn't for you, it's for us.
The male attendees lied about being transgender and non-binary to get into the conference.
But it's interesting that the large majority of the people that actually ended up in the event had name tags with he, him, and have no searchable history of identifying as non-binary.
Several tech workers and commenters defended the men for attempting to get job opportunities not meant for them, claiming that the concept of a woman-only conference was sexist.
Let's be honest, there is no need for a conference just for women, because if it was the opposite for men, then it would be sexist.
But what do you think about this? Should women-only job conferences exist, or is it sexist? Comment your opinion down below. A career conference for
Bro.
Wow. No way, bruh. That was some troll. That was like elite troll level right there. Like, oh my gosh.
So what do you think, Joe? Are the trans dudes who attended the conference are they out of line? Are they out of pocket? Like, what you think?
And this is another clear example of like this wormhole that this trans issue opens up, right? Like it's like, listen, based on the what's like, so here in America, the way society is now, I think they had every right to be there.
Right.
If you can't even define what a woman is, if y'all can't define what it is, if y'all can't, if y'all want to include trans people into your I don't know, your gender or whatever it is, like we've opened the door for this, bro. This is what it is now. And so for me, I'm like, those guys, like, even if they were joking,
Yeah.
this is how easily manipulated this can be. You know what I mean? Like, this is how easy it is to be like, well, I'm a woman. Who are you to tell me otherwise?
Yeah.
So this was I think this was a great way to show women, like, this is what we're trying to this is what we're trying to protect you from. You know what I mean? Like from I don't want to get canceled, bro. So I'm trying to be careful about the topic, but this is what men are like. Ladies, listen. This is what happens when you allow them to do this and to go around claiming, So all right, I'm gonna leave it at that. What was your thought about this, bro?
So you said it's a good way for men to protect women, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. Like, all right, if I'm a dude, right? I'm early 20s, right? And I'm trying to get into the tech field, and this is a good opportunity to get into the tech field. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let me join this and get this high paying job, and just say I identify as a Zer, right, or some random shit, and it's a way to protect you from yourself. Maybe in the future you'll realize that, like, women's spaces should be for women,
Right.
and men's spaces should be for men. And so it's funny to me that it took a situation like this for people to be like, wait, hold on, because we said this, we've been saying this all along. It's like, bro, like, y'all are the vulnerable ones. The dudes don't lose in this situation.
Right.
Because if women want to try to come and do men's shit, then you're gonna lose, because you can't do men's shit.
Right.
Like, as when we say men's shit, we mean, like, okay, like the physical things, right? I think
sports.
Right, like sports.
Oh yeah, or things like that too. Yeah.
Bro, there would be no WNBA if everybody just had to make it in the NBA.
If LeBron woke up and identified as a woman and joined the NBA, he would smash every record in the history of the WNBA for the next 300 years, probably.
There would be no comparison, because you're not, you'll never be there would never be a woman born that has LeBron's attributes ever.
Right.
It's just
He
not.
averaged
Well,
like
let's
80.
not say ever. Maybe in the future, 10,000
No,
years from
bro.
now or something
Ever,
like that.
bro.
But,
Ever.
like
Ever.
it's just y'all can't do that shit. It just is what it is. But it's funny to me that like now they're like, okay, well, they wanted to pull up people's social media, presence to be like, okay, well, you never identified as trans before. Okay, that may be true.
What if it hit me on the plane ride here? What if it hit me when I was in the Lyft ride? Maybe in the Uber I was contemplating because the Uber shared some shit with me, and now I'm like, damn, maybe I should come out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you mean? How you gonna tell me, bro? Nah. I deserve every right to be at this damn conference. Nope, nope. Even if it hit me right when I saw the sign, I saw a conference, and I said, I'm a woman. I can feel it. This is my calling. Nah,
So
bro.
you were on a plane and you got to go to the bathroom. There was somebody in the male bathroom and you saw the female bathroom. And you like, I'm a female. Like,
Yeah, it
like,
hit you on the plane, bro. No, I yeah. but no. So this is like a more, I would say a more innocent example of where this could go wrong or be abused or easily, but more serious examples because you bring up a good point. It's this whole thing about protection. In prisons, you have men who identify as women going into female prisons and having their way with some of them and impregnating them. And in basketball, I just saw a clip. There was a high school basketball player, a trans woman, and she injured like 5 of the defenders. She injured them. Like 5 players got injured because of how physical, how strong this trans woman was, this trans girl. It hurts you physically. It takes away all your accomplishments when they smash your records with ease. You know what I mean? Like we do this to kind of protect your spaces, but you put yourself in an interesting situation where it's like you've tried to, you're allies, and that's great that you're supporting people, but like now they coming for your spots, they coming for your records, they coming for your conferences, they want your tech jobs. Like, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do?
Yo, listen, I'm not sure how big you are in the South Park, but
I used to love it. But yeah,
there's a South Park episode where Macho, like, you remember Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yeah.
Right. There's an episode where Macho Man Randy Savage basically is competing against women, and they're calling him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, strong woman. Yeah, I saw that. Yo, he was going to town on them too, bro. Yo, he was savage on that ass, bro. That's a good episode. Yes, exactly.
Bro, he was beating up. He was like beating all the women in all their physical sports. And he was just like so ripped and jacked and all that. Right? Bro.
Yep.
Keep fucking around. It's gonna be regular dudes.
Bruh.
Listen. If I knew what I know now and I could go back to high school, listen. I'm not taking no hormone pills, no hormone pills. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not getting my dick cut off. I'm not getting no breast put in, whatever. I'm going to just say, yo, I identify as a woman, and I'm going to bust ass, and I'm going to be like the D1 athlete of the fucking stuff.
Yep. Do your thing, bro. It seems like, yeah, all right. I'm not trying to say too many snide comments because it's a sensitive topic. But yes, no, I'm with you, bro. Yo, yeah. So, yeah, man, we live in interesting times, bro. We really, really, really do, man. And I just feel like women are starting to feel the backlash of like fully committing and investing themselves in like the trans community and being allies. Like I said, it's still, if you're trans, we respect y'all. Be what you want to be, But this has become a tricky issue, bro. When you can't even.
It doesn't hurt men like at all.
No, it really doesn't.
The only way it hurts us is that when we get into arguments online with like talking about the logic, right? Because motherfuckers, like they just make up their own logic type shit. But like it doesn't hurt men at all, at least. Like,
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. And you made a valid point. We see droves of trans women trying to enter sports and compete. I don't see droves of trans men trying to compete in professional sports with other men. I just don't hear about that as often. And they're not smashing records. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't see them being quick to be like, because they probably think, nah, as much as I identify as a man, I know that I wasn't born with the bone density, with the testosterone. I didn't have that off rip. I don't have the muscle. Like, I don't have it. I'm at a deficit. I'm at a disadvantage. They can recognize that. But trans men or trans women are like, oh, I'm about to smash every record. What, bro? Y'all don't let me in the club? What? Yeah, nah. So This is interesting. I think they got a taste of their own medicine, man. I really, really do. And it's funny because some of them were like, these are resources specifically allocated for women. And it's like, well, for women, they're women. What do you want to say? Bro was on the plane, was got to thinking, and he thought he was no. What do you? So this is the game. This is the game, bro. This is so interesting. And what do you think about the notion that if they were to, they said if you flip it and it was a conference just for men, it would be sexist.
It definitely will be sexist.
It would be do you think it's sexist just for all women?
It's still.
I'd say it's, by definition it is sexist, is it
Yeah.
not? I feel like it is. Like
Yeah.
such an interesting conversation, man. It really, really is. Yeah, what'd you think, bro? Like any thoughts on any more thoughts on this?
This
Because
is why
this was
I'm
funny.
against the DEI agenda right now. Like it's like like was it diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Oh, that's been a big thing that's been debated now.
Listen, bro, I'm against that shit like wholeheartedly because I'm like, like the best person should get the job. Period. Like I don't. Let me ask you, Joe, because I know you're big into minorities, making sure we have our fair shake, right? Right? Yeah, that's your thing, right? That's okay. So you and I differ on that, right? So where I'll be like, okay, let me ask you because I don't know if we do. Are you in favor of the best person getting a job, or are you in favor of making sure we have a more diverse crew, regardless of the best
person?
Okay, all right, cool.
Then, whoever the best person is, I do. Okay. I do. And it's funny because what I keep reading now, and I have to look for myself, so don't quote me on this, but what they're saying is, so with affirmative action too, when they got rid of that, they were saying it hurt. Who did it hurt? It hurt the Asian community. The Asian community was really feeling it, and they were complaining about getting rid of it, and people were like, "We tried to tell y'all." Well, that's different. Sorry, I take that statement back. But yes, whoever is the best, most qualified, I don't care. And even when they run for president, that's my whole thing too. Like I hate identity politics. I don't care if you're the black man. I don't care if you're the first woman. I don't care if you're the first gay man. I don't care what the hell you are.
Right.
Do I like your policies? Are you going to take our country in the right direction? That's what matters to me. Are you qualified for the position? That is what matters for me. So, no, I'm with you, bro. All this diversity and inclusion stuff, I'm making that shit weak, man. No, I don't want this, man.
No, I don't want to leave
I'm not feeling it, bro.
You know what's funny? I thought you was gonna say the opposite. I thought you was gonna say like whatever, and that's why I'm glad we had this conversation.
No, I'm with you. Like I said, I've grown more conservative over the times, bro. Yeah. And I'm like, listen, whoever's the most qualified. If I'm qualified, give me the job. Don't just put me in there to fill up a quota, and then I can't do the job, and I fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
because what I was gonna do was my thing was it was a setup question, really.
I know, I'm with you, bro. I am with you, bro.
Because what I was gonna do was ask you. I was gonna say, okay, say Joe, let's say you need heart surgery, and there's a white dude who is like the best in the world at heart surgery, the specific heart surgery you want. Or there's a black dude that got the job in this hospital because he was the affirmative action pick. Which one would you choose? Would you choose? And that was my so. It was my question was really like to trip you up type shit.
Right. No, I'm good, bro. I'd be like, brother, man, congrats, but I'm gonna go with Dr. Shawalski or whatever. Yeah. No, I'm with you, bro. Give me the best man for the job. Best man or woman. If you're if the shorty got better experience, I'll take the shorty over.
Right,
you know what I mean?
If she's better,
right.
Like
exactly.
If the black woman is better, the sister, she's just a fucking phenom. Listen, I'm rocking with her 1,000%.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So, family, open to the ladies. How you feel about this issue? Do you think the men, were justified? Did they have every right to be there? Were they wrong? Were they petty? How do I feel about it? How do you feel about these spaces being I don't want to say penetrated, but being penetrated by men? Are you okay with these spaces being penetrated by men?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Just chime in, y'all. Let us know what you think about this. Yeah. Like, subscribe. We on the move. We're gonna have another live soon. We loved the first one. It was an introduction. So if you missed that one, join us for the next one. We just gonna have some fun again like we did last time. So that was dope. But yeah, that's it, man. Until next time, y'all be safe.
Yeah.